Hey my loves! If you are tired of fixing your dry frizzy hair every day, then girl, this video is just made for you because you'll get that amazing frizz-free hair from the very first time you do this treatment at home, so please stay tuned for more. Here you can just see before and after results, but never mind the difference in hair color because of lighting. So without further ado, let's just begin. To start with, I love this pure mustard oil, but if you have your own favorites, then go ahead with it. You will only need 3 tablespoons of oil, or depending on the length of your hair, and heat it up for a minute or until when it is warm to touch. Now this is optional but very beneficial for hair, which is vitamin E. Now I really like these hair capsules, but I haven't been able to get my hands on these kind over here in Europe, so if you find this, you are lucky. Now this is time to apply the oil to the hair, and just take your time to massage the hair roots to stimulate it, and then slowly move towards the length of your hair. If you really have very dry ends, then I highly recommend to oil your hair until the oil oozes out from the strands when you twist it, to ensure that your hair is super moisturized. Then put your hair into a bun to avoid any oily mess, and cover it with a shower cap. It is very convenient if you separate one for just this treatment, as it's going to be oily. If you don't have a shower cap, plastic bags works the same too, and this will help to produce natural heat during the treatment so that the oil is absorbed better. Then let the treatment work for a minimum 30 minutes. I recommend the longer the better. I'll be using a regular shampoo just to show you guys this treatment would work with any kind, but definitely recommend using shampoos for frizzy hair as it works super good. So when it comes to washing your hair, just focus on the roots to avoid oily hair roots, and try to clean it really good on the first wash. A second wash will just take off all the oils from the treatment. And you can see that I'm barely even touching my hair lengths. Only when you rinse your hair, just rub the hair lengths with the leftover shampoo, but don't overdo it. Yes, conditioning hair is very important, so please don't skip it. You can either apply hair mask or conditioner like I'm using here and cure it for 2 minutes. Now while rinsing this is really the time to get rid of the excess oil from the hair, so just massage your length so that it is rinsed together with the conditioner, but don't overdo it because we still want the silkiness from the conditioner. After that, squeeze as much water as you can from your hair and cover with towel, but be sure not to rub the hair with towel as this ignites the frizziness. But be very gentle while you dry your hair roots, and just twist the towel to dry the hair length and avoid rubbing it, as this causes dry and split ends. I like to blow dry my hair, focusing on the roots and very carefully. See how slowly I'm drying my hair. In this way, the chances of hair being frizzy when dried naturally is cut down. And to reach the top part of the head, I like to dry it this way, pointing the nozzle of dryer down to make sure my hair is dried completely on the roots. I didn't even touch my hair lengths as I don't want to blow it and cause a frizz. And to detangle the hair, I like to apply some silky potion so that it is easier to comb, and I begin with a white tube to detangle the lengths by grabbing the hair to avoid hair fall, then brush through with a tangle teaser, which is such a savior to smooth out the hair. Now this is the movement we're waiting for, which is castor oil, and you will only need 2 drops to spread on your palm. You can also use other oils if you don't have this, as long as it is oil. And then apply to the area very lightly to put on some weight to the hair, and this way your hair will not fly in the air because the oil will keep the hair strands heavy and moisturized. Here I'm just brushing to distribute the product. Then you will need a hair tie. Go for thin ones, as thicker ones leaves obvious mark on the hair when it is dried. Then you got to let dry your hair by tying it together, as this will keep the hair in place and will become smooth when dry. This is kind of like a jasmine hairstyle, but without the poof in between the hair. And I like to leave the ends of my hair free because it tends to flick, which is not good for me. Then leave your hair like this until dried, or leave it overnight like I always do. And in the morning you get frizz-free hair. No fussing about managing the hair, and saves a lot of time. If you find your hair is still frizzy, then just apply a few drops of frizz control serum or leave-in hair treatment / oil, whatever you have, as this really helps to keep your hair in place. And it really works. I like to tease my hair to get some volume, but if you're happy the way it looks, then you are ready to hit the road. Wind, humidity, and light drizzling rain are the enemy of frizzy hair, so I always carry hair wax with me if I ever have to fix my hair in between, and this wax helps to keep the hair in place. If you compare my frizzy hair without any treatment and after this treatment, you can notice the difference of how hydrated my hair is and soft to touch as well. Overnight curly hair even blends so well with frizzy hair, so if you'd like to try that, then please check out the link that I'll put at the end of this video. I promise you guys you'll get frizz-free hair from the first try. Let's just eradicate this frizzy hair thing from our life. What do you say, guys? Lastly, I would like to wish you a happy hair day. Bye!